Sarah and I have been married for 10 years. For most of that, our marriage was on the rocks. Ironically, the worst of it seemed to be during our personal revivals. We were individually growing in the Spirit like never before in our lives. Our individual relationships with Jesus had never been better, and yet somehow our marriage was falling apart despite our best efforts. To me, it felt like I couldn't make my marriage work. And that's when the Lord pointed out that I was trying to make it work instead of letting Him work. So I had previously experienced a nervous breakdown and came to my end, and I knew I couldn't even do life on my own. I needed Jesus to live through me. And so that was my surrender. But in our marriage, I was still trying to keep this dead relationship alive. So it had to reach its end. We stopped trying to prop up a dead marriage. It was over. And that's when Jesus, the Lord of breakthrough, stepped in and brought our decaying marriage back to life. This book that I wrote is my testimony of what happened and what the Holy Spirit taught me along the way. It's personal story and reflection, but it also contains biblical study on marriage, vulnerability, reconciliation, authority, relationships, parenting, and identity. I've included journaling questions at the end of each chapter and a prayer of application as well for each chapter. And there's also references for further growth. It's now available on Amazon. The title is A Marriage Testimony, Learning to Love One Another Through God's Heart.